Alright, so now that we're all together, it's time for us to pass on the continuation of the main story over to Hypeboreia in order to take on the next level 87 main story quest entitled Hunger in the Garden. Hypeboreia is eager to find Hermes. I think the time for a leisurely exploration is past. If I might have a moment to adjust my vision. Alright. There he is. On the next stile over. Meteon is with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over before they venture elsewhere. Head straight down the path. We can teleport to Misoposis Euros from the device at the bottom of the slope. Alright. Geez, these places have such fancy names. Alright, go. So heading on down the slope and hang on over to the opposite side, where we can reveal more of the map. Alright, let's go. And so over here... Hello there. They are close by within the Hungering Gardens. That would be the circular enclosure you see just up ahead. Well then, Rika, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. If I were to go, he would assume I was only there to press him on the Daniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance of convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. But the creations in there are not exactly... Then again, perhaps Rika can handle them. She did survive a bout with Fanar after all. Oh, she told you about that? Off you go to find Hermes, but do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens. If that's how it has to be. Are there any ether currents over... Oh no, wait a minute. That's already been established that there's only one left and it's nowhere near here. So, heading on up to the gardens where... Ooh, the first thing we see... Botanical abominations bear down upon you with ravenous intent. We need my chocobo right away. Yeah, look out! Look out, my little chocobo! Oh, and very much look out for that putrid breath. And you're coming back with some more. We put you down. You're down, you're wasted. Now let's take out your little friend, too. Yeah, it would be in our best interest to stay out of the sand. Yeah, the moment you step foot in, it's very much a dangerous situation. See what I mean? When I've been standing on the sand and we're already in danger. Oh, it looks like you're gonna chase me. And that one's just doing its own thing. Yeah, surprise! Rika, what are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hypeboreia and Emissary company. We were, but we were trying to find you. An important matter, and unrelated to my decision on Daniel, you say? Then yes, I will come as soon as my work here is finished. It will not be long, I promise, but you really should wait outside the garden with the others. This is no place for idle exploration. Alright. So yeah, that didn't take long at all. Alright, we're back. You spoke with Hermes then? And were briefly entangled with the denizens of the Hungry Gardens as well. I see, or should I say, smell. I cannot speak for certain convocation members, but I for one am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you're convinced Hermes to confer with us, let us pray that things will soon take a turn for the better. For as fascinating as it would be to meet the emissary who would recreate Amarat in the depths of the ocean, I think it best for all concerned if such tragic events never came to pass. Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone, naive hope that it is. So let's take our experience and 856 skill. And then, Emmett Selk, it's over to you for the next level 87 main story quest entitled Words Without Sound. Emmett Selk seems content to stay where he is. Hermes said he would not be long, yes? Then we shall wait here until he emerges. And so we shall. So as time rages on, the two have emerged from the gardens. Hello there.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity, if one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are, and why you came.
Is this really necessary? But if I have to, because yeah, I've already blabbed to the three of you, so I need to tell you something there, Mr. Hermes.
The final days.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter. On the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana.
We have to be sure.
As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
Oh, music's going
What
away.
is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. The source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents.
What was it?
Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
But what is it?
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
Yeah, where do we even begin with that? What are you looking at me for?
Celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Ktisis, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Yeah, we're all shocked right now. So what does this mean?
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Medion, we can hear you.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Uh-oh.
I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
Is Medion being possessed?
May we please be friends?
Yeah, because that's not the way she usually talks.
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
What did she find? Oh no! Oh no!
It hurts, it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, and I'm bearing her pain.
So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Yeah, I agree.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain, it's too much.
I'm feeling what she feels.
Why? Why do we? Hurt.
Oh god, her eyes are rolling in the back of her head. She's crying blood.
This is wrong. All wrong.
Oh my god, she's gone.
Gone? But how?
Did I just go with her?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
I disappeared too. No. Oh no, I'm still there. I'm still there.
This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you alright?
No. This is what happened.
In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteon also employs Dynamis. That would explain why you were able to hear her, when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down.
Oh jeez. Alright.
Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Yeah, let's have at it. So yeah, off go the grown-ups. And that was just the start of the quest. Damn. And that would explain the music that's playing right now. Suspicious disturbance. You calm your mind, your senses questing for any hint of Medion's presence. Yeah, trying to dial in. But you fail to hear her voice. She must be elsewhere. Keep going. Yeah, and I thought that Grahatia's brain rape was bad. And we need to go lower. Take 2. It seeps into my mind. All voices repulsing. No, no, we mustn't hear them. I have to run, to hide. Medion's anguished voice grows distant at the source. She seems to flee down the slope. Continuing our descent. And now we gotta search below. Any place that she could possibly be. If we get to a little higher ground, we can find something. Or it could very well be hiding behind a rock, for all we know. That has happened before on many occasions. Oh, we got something. Yeah, go, Rika, go! Well, that's quite a way to describe it. Attempt number 3. Takes us into cutscene. Still trying to listen. Greetings and salutations. Who goes there? Oh, hi, Medion. Although, you're obviously not the same. Commencing reports. Again? Oh no, we can't tell them that. We must run. Run far away. I am in so much trouble. Or more she is. She disappeared again. Please, don't follow me. We have to. Medion's anguished voice fades as you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. Yeah, this time we gotta break out the motorcycle. Yeah, we gotta pull ourselves out. And go past by the very, very tiny Medusa head. Yeah, and it's not exactly Castlevania, is it? And we'll try to avoid those things as we reveal more of the map. Yeah, look how far around we have to go. Now we can get to higher ground. Time for another suspicious disturbance. Keep listening there, Rika. You strain to catch even the faintest whisper, but fail to hear Medion's voice. She must be elsewhere. Go. Yeah, this really is the appropriate suspenseful music that we need for a situation like this. Now over here behind this tree. I think this is attempt number 5 or 6. How? How did it come to this? Is this the reason we travel to the stars? Why we sought out other life forms? Is this it? Is this the answer? No! It cannot be! It cannot be! Medion's anguished voice drifts away to the south. We're still chasing. Go! Yeah, it's a relentless and long and arduous pursuit here. We're basically covering the entire island and then some. Now into this area to search. There's a spot right over there on the path. Let's avoid whatever that thing is. Now check out this area. Can't hear her. Alright, keep going. Keep looking. Oh, there's another one over here. Yeah, we finally found Letha. Meanwhile, we gotta keep listening. So as we continue to try and search for her. Compiling report for dissemination to herpes. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that. Yep. Go ahead and put your laughter in here. It's because the word people is in this text bubble. Yeah. Anyway, let's try that again. Compiling report for dissemination to Hermes and all peoples of Ethris. We meet again. processing expedition data, preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations, formulating answers to the question, finalizing reports. No, Rika, you mustn't listen! Oh, she keeps going away. You gotta stop this. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Haranga's voice flees towards the lake now. Meanwhile, hi guys. Any sign of Meteion? Yeah, she keeps disappearing all the time. Panicked and confused, which will make it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of this situation? The Meteor are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony. How might we access this shared consciousness of theirs? Much as you would approach any sentient being, directly. In the Meteor's case, that means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach. Unfortunately, the one we know, it keeps vanishing. So unless we can track down the Meteor we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters, no way to provide directions or guidance. And so, then we had best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. Yeah, we have our eyes set on Hermes right now. Yeah, he's really in a bad way right now. He's really in distress. I mean, it's his creation out there. Hermes. My dear Meteion, what did you witness out there that frightened you so? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be? We'll only find out after taking the experience in 1109 Gil. Then we gotta pass things over to Hypeboreia. Let's go ahead and take on our next level 87 main story quest entitled Follow, Wander, Stumble, Listen. Hypeboreia has a suggestion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Meteion renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, then could we not disrupt her concealment with the surfeit of ether? How Emmett Silk solidified your presence when we first met you? Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel ether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we almost work together. Rika will continue the search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once she ascertains Meteion's likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. Very clever, and thankfully she has made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards Lether. Assuming she is made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Rika and Emmett Silk will be our tracker and trapper respectively, while we others predict and obstruct Meteion's avenues of escape. Emmett Silk and I will keep an eye on each other for ether to help coordinate our efforts. Let us be about it. Well, it seems we are partners for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Meteion and pick up the trail from there. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down ether at a moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Emmett Silk is now accompanying you. Alright. Then, it's not that far to come over here. But of course, we don't know if this is the right spot or not. Let's have a look at spot number 1. You calm your mind, your senses questing for any hint of Meteion's presence. Which means we gotta do this thing again. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide! Yes! I'll just have to hide then, where no one can find me. Meteion's anguished voice heads towards the water's edge. She went into the lake, as if this wasn't tiresome enough. Well, at least that open expanse should make her easier to find. We won't lose her this time. Alright, go. Yeah, I guess I should ask at this point, how averse are Ascians to bathing? Yeah, how much of a priority do you place on personal hygiene? As we run across and see this spot wide out in the open. Let's hope this is right. As we're both getting soakers. Yeah, we're right out in the middle of the lake. Let's have a look around. Where are you, Medion? You have people that are worried sick about you. Not here. I'm not here. Please. Oh, have we it fixed on the spot? Yeah, Emmett, behind you. By that rock is she. Very well. Do your fancy finger snap. Poof, she appears. What? Why can't I hide? Because we're trying to save you, young lady. Yeah, there's no need to run, Medion, or we'll hear your report good or bad. But she probably will only tell the report to Hermes, so just tell her that there's no need to run. Yeah, you can trust us. Rika, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. Stay away, I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It will break him. His poor, fragile heart. You know, you're trying to stay away from Hermes above all else. And now she really is running on foot. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into their midst. Alright. So, keep on going. We don't have time to deal with fighting fish. Yeah. Hey, Emma, maybe you can tell me whose idea for concept that was. Or about the incident going on in the middle of that fate. Are we gonna have to wander right into it? Because, yeah, I know I'm 89, but we would not be synced down. And it turns out we need to get to higher ground. So get on out of the lake. And then round the corner. Yeah, you really have to do something about these feral creatures there, Emmett. Ugh. I mean, hey, if we're lucky, they might be drawing us right to where the destination is. But it turns out not so. Still gotta keep looking. Okay, we see the spot from high ground. Oh, found it! Found it! Meanwhile, we could have also gone over here and wasted time by speaking with Emmett, so yeah, sure. Emmett, tell us about the teleporter. Is this teleporter not in use? It just seems to have been left at the mercy of the elements. Either way, it bears no trace of Meteor's essence. We move on. Now let's get over to here. Yeah, no longer listening, but now looking. So as we continue the search. There, I see her. Oh, yeah, she's not using the transporter, she's running right by it. Which means we gotta keep running. Yeah, we gotta keep on running over and over again. Yeah, hopefully the other three are in position where they can now start to cut her off. Because this has been a wild goose chase to end all wild goose chases. I think I saw the target points as we were going up and over. No, apparently I did not. Yeah, it's just me hoping. But we do have a spot over here at the dock. I guess it could be a boardwalk of sorts, too. Yeah, don't mind my chocobo there, Emmett. Did we find her? Yes, she is running along the boardwalk. As fast as her legs can carry her. Yeah, she's trying to get down to the other end. Meanwhile...
Aha!
Oh, you've got a solution?
Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Alright. Do your fancy finger snap. Yeah, I guess you don't want to keep running anymore, so you'll just use the mounts. Medion's still running. And she's about to get cut off. Yeah, slow down, young lady. Yeah, look into my eyes. And here I come from behind. So now that's the only option she's got left. Yeah, she did, but he did say herd her into the shelter, so... As she runs towards it, here's the other cutoff. Provided by 3 people.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
Yeah, we must. Oh, you know that song too, Bubba? Come on, Medion. You gotta come out and say it. Oh, she's crying.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry.
You know, we're still hearing her telepathically.
If someone can hear these words, then please.
Don't lose your mind again.
Please protect them. Protect them all.
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable.
That's gonna get creepy again.
Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings.
How bad will this be?
All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code.
Oh, this could take a while.
Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence.
So they ended up stumbling upon a bunch of worlds that had their own various apocalypses.
Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all... dead.
Apparently so.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
Damn.
Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
Yeah, well, it was obviously for the hope of something positive, but with what we're seeing, not so.
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed?
Clearly not.
To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Maybe you're not cut out to be a Fandaniel after all.
Meteion, enough. Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
I think only Hermes can give that order.
Decapente.
Yeah, she's still
Local
going.
civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes.
Yeah, something is clearly wrong.
Meteion.
Can she even speak with Hermes now? Or is she that far gone? Yeah, I think he's just realized it. Yeah,
It
you can
isn't
forget
right,
about that smile.
Is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard.
She's out like a light.
Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
So what do we do? What the? Please, what are you doing there, man? Oh, what in the heck is this?
What is the meaning of this?
Yeah, what is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteion. Not until she has finished her report.
I think we get the gist of it by now.
All else must wait.
Yeah, the dude is snapped. And away he goes, off into the heavens. Taking Meteion along for the ride.
You fool!
Yeah, now say it like Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, this could not have happened at a worse time. Emmett, we're back to you. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when the creation has returned to Aether? Had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. And as a result of this heartbreak, we're taking our experience in 1109 gil. And then, yeah, I think we're getting to the point where we are about to have a significant moment after the significant moment. So let's speak with Helodius. Yeah, he's Helodius to me now. Let's speak with Helodius to take on this quest that I just skipped right through unintentionally. Hermes is headed to Ktisis. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating this Aether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost points in the vicinity. So, do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteion is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty is to safeguard this star, takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. Venar, Rika. 'Tis clear we stand on a precipice, but we've yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteion's is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase, and if neither Hermes nor Meteion is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Agreed on all counts. To Ktisis Hypeboreia we go. And so let's hurry. Alright, so this is where we ended up then. Let's get to Venar. We'll move our way to over here, and then we will make our way back to the place. As everyone is waiting for us. Oh, no! Judging from the crowd, something is afoot. Yeah, it's not just other players. Yeah, there's quite a kerfuffle going on. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Ktisis? Mistress Venar, I'm so glad you're here! No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded, and Ktisis put into a state of alert. Procedure dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes doing, obviously. And what does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Ktisis scholars and observers are unaffected, and everything and everyone else weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. Then consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes and must enter the premises regardless. Did he lock the door, though? Yeah, what's on your mind? That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we're like not to be at our fighting best. And I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I have little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. Then you will put that talent of yours to good use. You are fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled? Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectations. You'll all need only to make the most of your strengths, and I will fill in the gaps as required. And as for me, I was once as them, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that as defender, aggressor, or healer. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. As you, Emitsilk, can impress us with your arcane majesty, you lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but can also channel that power in a protective manner if you so choose, yes? Yes, should the situation call for it. Excellent, that should cover us on all fronts. Why am I being dragged into this? He's been dragged into so much. Your tale led us here, Rika, so 'tis only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteion. And then we will face the future together. Whatever we have to do, there, Vana. So yeah, let's pan up and look at exactly what we're getting ourselves into. And pan up even higher to see how big this place is. The 4th dungeon, Ktisis Hypeboreia, is now available. But we're gonna cliffhang this. So the quest is called Caging the Messenger, but yeah, we're gonna cliffhang this for tonight. We've already been at this for quite some time, so I think it's only fair that we get some rest and prepare ourselves for what is surely going to be a very dangerous challenge. Knowing that we have a creature that is losing her mind, and a guy who is so desperate to protect her, he's willing to do whatever it takes. And so, that's exactly what we'll do. But it will not be tomorrow, because of the fact that maintenance was announced over the weekend, and it is scheduled for 9 p.m. tomorrow night, Eastern Time. So since that would conflict with my usual schedule for streaming this game, I'm going to take tomorrow night off. And then, back here on Tuesday, we will be returning here on Twitch, and we will go and make our way inside Ktisis Hypeboreia and see if we can't save either or both of those two. And so, I'll hope to see you on Tuesday night when we resume with Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight, and I will see you guys back here on Tuesday for Endwalker's 4th dungeon, and it will certainly be an emotional roller coaster to say the least. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.